New thoughts took the top off. Top level decision. Couple million to seal it. Through an image, they just seeing the vision. You gotta scrape the play. When the moment you finish, now my son tend to get in my feelings. Plant my seed now, I'm watching it grow. When I talk, you know I speak from the soul. Got a business and go. I ain't selling no dreams, you know I'm buying them whole. Young king, I got royal beliefs.
It's another episode from your boy YB. Y'all right here tuned in, live with me. It's Be Heard. And I got my man Mezzy Mack in the building with me, man.
You did.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a beautiful show. We going to turn up today. Y'all stay tuned right here with us because we about to go live. Yeah, man. What it is, Mezzy?
Man, what's going down? What's going down? we live, man.
Yeah, we live, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful time, man. It's good to have you on the show.
Man, good to be here, man. You did.
What we going to be talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Here on this show, man. Today with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I want the fans to get to know Mezzy Mack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to get to know the reason behind the music. I want them to get to know where you from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want them to know the character of you because I feel like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, people be misconstrued by some of the things that they hear and they don't know the person in depth to why they made that type of music. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, give them the rundown, introduce yourself, man. I'm going to get into my questionnaire, man. I'm going to ask you some of everything.
Say no more, man. We all know what time it is, man. It's Mezzy Mack. Still making them believe the facts. You did what I'm saying. Out there, Memphis, Tennessee, man. You did. You're giving it to her, man. Yeah, the major way, man.
You
Splash
did,
it and smash it, man. You did.
For sure. Well, man, one of the first questions I got to ask you, man, what made you get into music? What made you, like, start doing music?
Man, I guess I'd say peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? You know, riding on the bus to school, you know, fuck with my niggas and shit. You know, niggas rapping, just kicking shit, talking shit.
Right.
And the motherfucker just like, man, spit some X, man, come on, X. And, you know, niggas used to always do that shit, you know, in the restroom or something in their house.
Right.
They put a nigga on spot. And when a nigga did their first jump, the bus went wild. You know what I'm saying? So everybody like, oh, shit, oh, man. You know, just the reaction, seeing people's reaction to when a nigga rap, that what made a nigga want to keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so the reaction of the people that's listening to it.
I could dig it. Well, I'm a big fan because I just love the charisma that you got. You know what I'm saying? And from being around you in the studio, I was always motivated because I know this. I'm like, damn, this nigga right here gonna go hard. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I was always influenced by, you know what I'm saying, your skills, with your lyrical skills, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you had it, you know what I'm saying, to the T. So that's why I could learn something that you were somebody I could learn from. So for the ones that don't know, though, you know what I'm saying, like, did your community and where you from influence, like, the skills that you got when you create your music?
Man, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? You know, by a nigga being from Memphis, you know what I'm saying, the home of the rhythm and blues, man. You know, we get that shit in us. You know what I'm saying? To be creative when it come down to music, that shit in us. You know what I'm saying? So just being from Memphis, the surroundings in Memphis, life in Memphis, the struggle in Memphis, making it out of Memphis, you know, all that shit inspired nigga to do the music. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and then we want to give them a view of all sides of the street. You know what I'm saying? So I just you know, I just like shed light on my city and being a product of my environment.
I can definitely dig that. I can definitely dig that. So when you enter this game the way that you want, full throttle, what are some of the things that you plan to do with your community as far as like on a helping basis?
Man, that's a tough question, man. You know what I'm saying? I could get up here and lie and say all kind of shit, but just being real off the top of the head.
Right.
Man, I can't think of a goddamn thing I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Except for, you know, like my family and the close people around me. You know what I'm saying? Now once we get that big bag off this music, of course it's a lot of things that can be done. But, you know, I'm the type, you know, when I do shit, I don't like to I don't want it to be broadcasted. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't like the publicity of it.
Yeah, so when we work with what we want to work with, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of shit at Memphis that can be done. And I know it's a lot of shit I wouldn't mind investing in or donating to. Right. But you know what I'm saying? But it won't be known unless the person who I did it for say something. Right. As far as me just like, you know, broadcasting, like, you know, but just I can't think of nothing off the top of my head. Like, man, when I want to do this for the city, because I ain't gonna lie, nigga thinking selfish right now. Nigga worry about what I'm finna do for me. what I'm gonna do for these people around me that's been fucking with me for so long.
Right.
I want to make sure they straight first before I, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
As I would say to myself, I would also say, because I'd have been through certain situations to where I felt like the people that was around me, what I'm saying, deserved the fool of me before I give it away to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And one thing that I do like about what you just said is the point where you say you don't have to like pick something to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I don't just because I've been made it to this far. I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I mean? Memphis, man.
It's a lot of shit that can be done. Like,
Memphis scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I come from this. I want to do this.
Yeah.
But man, is it worth it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause basically, when a nigga do get to doing stuff, you got to realize, like, just cause you doing something, that don't mean a motherfucker like you or fuck with you. So when you doing it, it just gotta be something you wanted to do. Just out the kindness of your heart. You're not doing it because you want people to be like, oh man, look what he did. It's just because something you really want to do.
Right.
It gotta be, it gotta be genuine. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just can't think of it off the top of my head, because I don't sit around and think about what I'm gonna help rebuild. You know what I'm saying? But I know once I get in the position to rebuild something, then it'll cross my mind. But now I can't do nothing about it, so it don't cross my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. For those who didn't know, now they know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you something. This is a personal question. This one coming from me. When you in the studio and you being artistic with your art, how do you strategize? Like, what's some of the ways that you put your verses together? Like, what the hell do you be thinking about when you be writing? I gotta ask that question. You know what I'm saying? Like, what be on your mind?
A lot of times it be the beat.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when a nigga hear a certain beat, I can go straight in. Like, like the beat. When the beat right, I can go straight in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it ain't too much thinking, because it's just like it's flowing out. It's flowing off a nigga.
Right.
Once a nigga got the topic, what I want to talk about, then sometimes a lot of times I don't have a topic. I just start rapping.
Right.
And then when I'm rapping, I be like, okay, this is what we finna go with.
Right.
But I don't, like, a lot of times I don't even start off with the topic. I just start out rapping, or however the beat make me feel. The beat might be okay, I can talk about cars, or I just like some bitch. I can talk about some bitches on it. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
I can talk about the traffic. So it really all depends on the beat, and that's how a nigga structure the verse around the beat. Really, you know what I'm saying?
Is music like a way of escaping or venting for you?
Yeah. It is. 'Cause
It
I feel like I can say shit in my music and get away with it. Folks be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? It was just some art right there.
I might have to send this to my tick, because we got that case going on with Thug and them, and I don't want them to be coming over here talking about, no, we said this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel you in it, because me personally, you know what I'm saying, by music being such a big habit for me, I vent emotionally through my music.
Exactly.
You know
and you get real emotional with the music. You know what I'm saying? Shit you can't say to people.
Right.
You can go in their booth,
right,
and they gonna hear it.
Right.
Like, I ain't say it directly to you, but I know you finna listen to this song. I know you gonna know what I'm talking about.
Damn, this song was on to Tony. The song to his ass told bring my $20 back. You probably would have heard me out. You know? You know what I mean? But I could dig it. Yeah. So, what's some of the things you expect to transpire from music? Like, do you plan to like take it to another realm?
Yeah. By music being so big, and about nigga knowing that a lot of people listen to music, I know it's certain things that I can say that could reach a lot of people.
Right.
That just by me talking, or making some post on social media, like, I know with a nice beat and the right type of melody, they go listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to share that, where I want to be able to open the eye to the street life, to where they can see that it's not always a person living the street life is not necessarily a bad person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still a human. He still go through shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's just given the circumstances, this is the route he had to go.
Right.
And you know, sometimes once you get on that route, if you ride smooth, you go keep riding until you run off the road.
Exactly.
But as long as it's riding smooth, you go ride. So I just want to really just, you know, open the eyes so people can see that, you know, everybody in the street ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no thug, ain't no villain. You know.
I can definitely feel that because, you know, personally speaking, you know, I try to stress that to a lot of people that don't know about the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta look at the story behind the street mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know what this character or this person might be going through. They got family, they got people to feed, they have a life that they're trying to pursue, and everybody is searching for the American dream.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you can't be too quick to cast somebody out because they live a certain lifestyle. To me, it's called thinking outside of the box.
Yeah.
And when you do music, you think outside the box.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about your music. You got charisma with your music. Like, how do you keep yourself, like, energized to, like, go in there and just drop? Because you got a lot of music.
Yep, like I say, like, it got to be, it's the right beat. Yeah. Like, it be times I don't be thinking about no music, but one of my producers that send me a beat, and it be so hard, it's like, I got to drop something.
Right.
I got to. Like, it mainly be the beats. Or me listening to the music that's out now.
Right.
I might hear some shit, I be like, man, nah, folk cap, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Let me give my version of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody got their own version, like, you know. So, you know, ain't nothing brand new.
Right.
Everything is just, everybody got their own, you know, little version of shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I just want to give my version. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they might understand it better from my point of view. Right. So that's all music is a lot of people's points of view. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
That's why you say the Money Fresh point of view.
Yeah, the Money Fresh view. yeah, for real.
I can definitely dig it.
You gotta keep the vision proper, man.
Where did MFG start?
Man, it started MFG's Money Fresh gang for Money Fresh Entertainment, the record label Money Fresh Entertainment. Mm-hmm. But it started cross country, cause it just started cross country. You know, Ski my nigga, so I've been Ski been locked in for a minute, and Ski had the Hello World Entertainment. Ski like, man, you gotta man, create you something. Right. And at first I said I think Fresh Money Gang or something. You know, right. Money Fresh Gang, and I just came up with that, and that's what I've been riding with. That's what nigga been pushing. You know what I'm saying? Cause I like, you know, Money Fresh comes from, we like our money fresh, like it's straight out the ATM.
It's a lifestyle.
You know, everybody wants some fresh money. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, that's the way we living, man.
I can dig it.
Yeah, for real.
I can definitely dig it, man. But one thing I want to ask you too, when you think about the future, yeah, what are your future plans in growing your business in general?
Yeah. One of my future plans on growing my business, other than using the music to shed light on my brand, like this is really probably, man, what it is. This basically what the use of the music right. to shed light on the brand, build the brand up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Cause that's mainly what we're doing now. Music, you know, clothes, you know, shit like that. So. Right. Music is, you know, our eyes is on music. Right, whatever going on in the music, that's what's going on in the world. Whatever people wearing, that's what everybody else wearing. Correct. Whatever the lingo is, that's how everybody talking. Right. Like right now they talking about slide, so now everybody needs a 30 and they want to slide. So, you know, whatever is in the music, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. So I just really want to use the music to promote my brand, expose my brand and my niggas' brands. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it make sure everybody around us, you know,
I'm glad you said eating. I'm glad you said that because they are talking about sliding and they might got thirst. But the reason why I'm so in tune to your music because you don't really just talk too much about violence. Yeah. You're talking about getting some money. So
man,
that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't know what didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? How this done switched up. I think people want to kill people and go to jail before they go get them some money. Yeah. And it's crazy to me. So I commend you for that.
Ain't
And that's much respect, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, keep dropping your music, you know what I'm saying? I like people who talk about getting that cash, talking about getting that money, who can motivate me to go out and hustle. And it don't have to be in an illegal way. It could be in a legit way. As long as that music pumping in my mind, I can do my thing, you know what I'm saying?
We'll do it exactly what you said. 'Cause, like shit, like I say, man, music is energy, man. So whatever's being said in the music, that's the energy you go put out in the world. So I like to put out some get money energy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I be riding around listening to that slide music sometimes, and it had me thinking on some old shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking out my mind now. You know what I mean? Now I want to slide. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just rather just rap about getting some money. I love the music. I love music no matter what they talk about. But I feel like they need to mix it up though. Right. I hate when one topic come out, they want to make sure all music is staying on their topic. Right. Now we need to mix this shit up, keep this shit like gumbo, man. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers know how to pick what they want to listen to. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So we need to mix this shit up.
And I'm glad you did say that because just like our Almighty Creator gave us the knowledge to know, the power of the tongue, you know what I'm saying, holds life and death. Yeah. So what you speak about is what will manifest and what will happen to you and what would occur. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, if you speak about the positivity of economically speaking, the positivity of economics and raising your standards of cash and finances, and it should happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a manifestation of it. If you rap a money song over and over again, that's what's gonna happen to you. Some cash gonna pop up. You might have struck the lottery out of nowhere, ran up and found some cash on the ground. You didn't know where it come from, but you just saying it over and over. But when you talk about murder and death over and over again, you start to lose loved ones. You start to lose people that you care about. Yeah. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't pay attention to that when you hold in that mic, because this mic is the most valuable thing. God created the earth with his words. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what can you create when you speak on this mic? Ain't it, man? You can either create life or death.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Or some money.
Yeah, or some money. And that's that money fresh view out there. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, man, even with my music, I didn't spoke shit into existence. Like, you know, I had a song, Baby, what's the business? I'm pimping on the ladies since I got out of jail. Say a nigga crazy. But now I'm breaking on that bitch so I can give me that Mercedes. I didn't have a Mercedes then. Right. I was riding a Delta 88. You know what I'm saying? Right. This thing, I bought a Benz. Right. So I got another song. I said, like, you want to get that Maserati? You want to wake up in a new Bugatti? I was in the Benz then, but now I got the Maserati now. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't sing. So I'm like, okay, damn, maybe that's why these rappers be lying like a motherfucker when they be saying, exactly. You know, man, 100,000 on the chain, Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm like, man, first I'm like, man, you nigga capping, but then next thing you know, the nigga really do got a Lamborghini in there. Right. Nigga do got 100,000 on the chain. So speaking shit into existence is real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be careful what you say, man. You need to be a curse or a blessing.
Most definitely.
So know what you're putting out there in this world, man.
Most definitely. Positive energy only, man. I gotta ask you, man, because we got a lot of young cats, youth out there dealing with mental health issues. Yeah. So this is always a part of my show where I go into a deep thought question. Yeah. So the deep thought question for me is, in your times of struggle, in your times when your back is against the wall and you press, what are some of the ways that you get yourself out of the trenches, like out of a rut? You know what I'm saying? Where you feel like the world is coming down on your shoulders.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I was raised by my mom, my grandmama, man.
Okay, let's talk to him.
When my back is against the wall, when I'm like, man, shit is over with. Right. Man, nigga will pray, man. Amen. A nigga will pray, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when nigga in jail, niggas know when they get in jail. Yeah, they be tough on the street. But when niggas in jail, man, niggas in their prayer circle, man. Niggas know they was in their prayer circle, man. Nigga got their Bible and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. But, you know, if you believe in your God, whatever your Bible is, reading that Bible, man, it calms you down. Because everything that we're going through in this earth is in the Bible in some kind of way. And it taught me to, it teach me to be patient. You know what I'm saying? The storm don't last forever. The sun got to shine. You know what I'm saying? So I done been through so much shit, and I done made it out of it. Right. So now when I go through shit, nigga be down, and you know, but in my mind I know, it's finna go down once I get up out this shit. For sure. Yeah, once I get up out this shit, it's finna be on. Yeah. I just gotta make it through this. Don't let this break me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I get through with it, man. You know what I mean?
You did what
And
I'm
having
saying.
good friends around. When you got good friends, somebody you can call
Key.
and just
That's key.
You know what I'm saying?
That's key.
Somebody you can talk to that you can, just kick shit with.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't gonna judge you about, the shit you saying. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That shit help a nigga too, man. Cause a lot of people be going through shit
Mm-hmm.
and hold it in.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And when they hold it in, it's really weighing down on them.
Most definitely.
And sometimes it gets to the point where they can't take it no more.
Right.
And people see people snap all the time. They be wondering like, damn, what the fuck wrong with it? Whole time they been holding something in.
Right.
And ain't nobody ever said, man, you straight?
Exactly.
Like, man, you all right?
That one question that'll change everything.
It'll change everything. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like for real.
Exactly.
So it's power in checking on your neighbor.
Most definitely.
Especially if you call them your friend. You know what I'm saying? You got to check on them every now and then.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a message from Mezzy Mack, man.
Yeah,
Y'all got to
for
hear
real.
why they don't be heard why it be.
You did.
Like I said, mental health is a big issue for all you youth going through something. That's a little advice for you guys. Stay on your toes and stay focused out here. But back to the topic of conversation.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm stepping in the foot of Dr. Fields about it, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
man, we can kick this shit down.
You know
Whatever you want to talk about, man. Yeah, we can kick this shit, man, all night.
I gotta ask though.
Yeah.
What's some of the things that you do for fun? Like what keep you entertained? You know what I'm saying? You might we might got some ladies watching. They might want to know what do you do for fun?
Since you said that, what I do for fun, man, what I do for fun, man, sweat bitches, man. That's what I do for fun. Holler at different women, man. You know what I mean? That's what I do for fun. I can't go deep into detail, but talking to different women, man.
Okay.
They might say, "Oh man, that nigga a dog ass nigga," but it's not no secret. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no secret.
Nah.
I talk to different women. But I like, meet new women, meet new people.
Right.
Traveling. I like to travel. I like to see new shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ever since I left Memphis, I realized, damn, the world big as a motherfucker. I couldn't believe I was just sitting around here. You know what I'm saying? So I always advise motherfucker, get out your hometown.
Exactly.
You got to leave, man. Because if you don't leave, you'll think, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. You'll think this how it is. This how everything's supposed to go. But that's not necessarily it, man. So I advise everybody to go out of town and see new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I like seeing new places and experiencing new things. I went skydiving last year, so
one of the big ones.
Yeah, I don't even ride roller coasters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just doing new shit. Some people just be so used to they routine. You know what I'm saying? But by a nigga being in jail, nigga get tired of routine.
Exactly.
They want to do something brand new.
Exactly.
Hey, you doing the same shit every day, man. You in prison. You in. It can be mental. You in jail. You doing the same shit every day. Nothing new. Nothing.
It's repetitive.
Jail,
it become repetitive.
Yeah.
And one thing I know about repetition, when you do things over and over again, it forms habits.
Yeah.
And habits are hard to break.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Some habits stay with you for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You can quit, like, example, cigarettes.
Yeah.
You can quit cigarettes for 14 years. And
Yeah.
they come right back up on you and slap you in your ass.
Man, I had to quit. I
Smoking.
did quit it for 2 years straight.
You know
So when I got on the street, I was begging for a cigarette.
You see what I'm saying? And they always linger. They in the mind. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of mind, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of mind,
Yeah.
what are some of the things you do to protect your mind, to protect your peace, to protect your character?
Yeah. The music, man. I do the music to protect my sanity. Meditate.
Right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes just find a place quiet and just thinking, just sitting around just thinking, get my thoughts together. You know what I'm saying? Not entertaining all negative energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause sometimes I'm gonna be too quick to react and not quick enough to think. So sometimes just not entertaining negative energy. They'll keep your peace. You know what I'm saying? But I say music, man. You know what I mean?
Man, I like how your answer go back to music.
That's just what it is.
That's how you know when you artistically invested in what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you gotta relate to music on all your issues, that means that's what it is with you.
Yeah.
This in your soul. You know what I'm saying?
Man, him and not on me, man.
Exactly, and that's how I be. That's why I feel it all the way. You know what I mean? So, you got kids?
Yeah, I got a son. I got a son, man. Yeah, I was just kicking with them, man, today. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we just kicking it today, man.
Tell me about fatherhood. What's the best part about being a father?
Man, let me see, knowing
Right.
that you brought another person into this world. I mean, it's just this. It don't get no bigger than that.
Exactly.
Like knowing that I created this person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This really me right here.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? He can be whatever he really want to be.
Exactly.
And you know that from like once you get older, you realize like, damn, I could really been anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I went down the path. But when you have a kid, it's like, okay, I can. You know what I'm saying? You can really start them early.
Exactly.
So that's why a lot of not even building a racial, but that's why a lot of white people why their kids be
So advanced.
so advanced because
Exactly.
they start that nigga young. Oh, he gonna be a lawyer.
Exactly.
Oh, he gonna be a lawyer. He gonna be a lawyer, and they really be pushing them towards that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I learned with these kids, man. You can really like if this is what they want to do, you can mold them to be whatever they really want to be. That's why you see a lot of basketball player kids end up in the NBA.
Right.
They've been molding the nigga since he was a baby. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's one thing I say that's good about fatherhood. You created something. And it's a creation. It's a piece of you. So when you leave, you still here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what
Continue
I like about
legacy.
it. Yeah.
And when I was asked that question, what was the most important thing about fatherhood? I forwarded the question to my younger brother's father,
Yeah.
and he looked back at me. He said, well, the best part about fatherhood for me is becoming a grandfather.
Yeah.
It hit me in a whole different light.
Ain't
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because you got to continue legacy all the way
Right.
down, just like what you explained.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Fatherhood is always great, and I don't think black fathers get enough recognition. So
Yeah.
appreciate you for
Hey
being
man,
a father, man.
we
You know
do what
what
I
I'm
can.
saying? You know what I'm
I ain't the best at it, but you know, a nigga
Hey.
try, man. As long as a nigga trying, man. You know
Most
what I mean?
definitely.
Everybody can't be super dad, man. You know. Everybody, as long as you trying, man.
Yeah,
As long as you putting in that effort, man. And then as long as you let your child know that you love them. As long as you let your child know that you love them, everything else it don't even matter. Materials, money.
None of that.
Just let your child know you love them and show them genuine love when you're around them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna love you forever.
Yeah.
Cause like my dad, I didn't grow up around my father.
Right.
I was raised with my mama, but I knew who he was. And I knew what he did.
Right.
But I wasn't around a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, oh man, your dad a pimp. That nigga ain't thinking about you. That nigga out of town. He ain't thinking about you.
Right.
But once I got old enough, man, what's my dad's number? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once I got his number, me and that nigga were best friends.
Right.
All it took
It's
for
like he was
talk
waiting
one,
on you.
like you were waiting. Yeah,
Right.
like he was waiting on me. Even
Right.
though he the dad, it's like he was still just waiting on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, since we talked, shit, you know, that was like my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you only get one set of parents, man. So love your parents, man.
Most
Why
definitely.
they here?
All the way out. I could definitely agree with that. You know, my dad did 12 years in the Fed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he came home, it was a very emotional time for me.
Yeah.
And as well as the family that was around me, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, you know what I'm saying, his lifestyle influenced my lifestyle, but his lifestyle also helped me learn in my lifestyle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it could have been worse. And then I look at the friends he had around him, because
Yeah.
it could have been around some very manipulative people
Yeah.
who knew that he had a long time and had me down a different path. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I was gracious for this, so I
Yeah.
respect it. I respect it to the fullest. So man, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple more questions to ask you, man,
Yeah.
before we get off this broadcast, man. And I gotta ask you, man.
Yeah.
You spoke about your mother. You was a mother's baby, right?
Yeah.
So what is the passion for your mother? Like what degree do you love your mother to? Which I know it's indefinite.
Yeah, you know,
But
I love, you know, I'm a shy person with emotion,
right.
but I love my mama to death. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she gonna love this part of the interview.
Yeah, she probably, I know the way she be checking on niggas, she gonna find it some kind of way.
Most definitely.
But I love my mama to death, man. My mama raised me, you know what I'm saying? She gave me morals, gave me principles.
Okay.
She the one let a nigga know first know everybody ain't your friend.
Right.
She the one let a nigga know we ain't doing no snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you do the crime, take your ass to jail. You know what I'm saying? You were bad
Exactly.
enough to do it. Kept a nigga in church, raised a nigga in church. You know what I'm saying? So you know shit like that. Even though people, a lot of people pick quick, the street path, and they take the street road,
Right.
and they might not be doing what the regular society is doing,
Right.
but they're still a good human being. He's still a good person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He still got respect for his elders. You know,
Right.
He still love his mama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He still love the kids. You know what I'm saying? Whatever a nigga might do to get money, that's what they do.
Exactly.
But he's still a good human being.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I thank my mama for that, and my grandmama for raising me to be a good human being, respectable human being.
Just seeing the character of people. Yeah,
Yeah.
I respect it, man. And man, before we go, man, just let the people know, man. You know what I'm saying? I always like to get out here and do this personally right here. You know what I'm saying? Just let the people know where they can find you at, man. Starting with your YouTube channel, man.
Okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you really want to find me, you can find me at your nearest track. Yeah, where they getting their money at. You did what I'm saying. But if you want to look at me on the World Wide Web, man, you can go to YouTube and Money Fresh View. That's my YouTube channel. Go check out Money Fresh View. You know what I'm saying? You want to focus? You on Instagram? You tuned in to Instagram?
Yes, sir.
Mezzy Mack _MFG, and it's Mezzy with MEZZY. 1 E 2 Z's. Mezzy Mack _MFG, man. You know what I mean? Get tuned in, so you don't want to get tuned out. And if you're trying to producers out there or record labels with these millions and millions of dollars. Looking for somebody, man, invest in so we can really do what we really need to do and put this shit in these folks' face.
Exactly.
Hit my email up, man. You did what I'm saying? At moneyfreshbooking@gmail.com. You did what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. It's been a pleasure, man, sitting here talking with you, man. You know what I'm saying?
You did what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this was one of the realest ones. This one of the realest ones I did, man. I was vibing while I was in my zone.
Oh,
you know
man,
what I'm
my
saying?
nigga, man. You did what I'm saying?
You did what I'm
Man,
saying.
he got this shit going, and man, whatever he need us to do, we finna do it.
Hey, man, y'all better believe he's gonna be a regular, man. Hey, man,
Teamwork make
respect
the
to the
dream
chicken.
work, man.
You dig. Respect to the chicken, man. It's me, Mezzy Mack, man. It's your boy YB. It's Be Here with YB, man. We out of here, man.
You
Y'all
dig.
catch us next time on episode 7, baby. Let's go.
New thoughts took the top off, top level decision. Couple million to seal it, through an image they just seeing a vision. You gotta scrape the play. When the moment you're finished, by my son tend to get in my feelings. Plant my seed now, watching it grow. When I talk, you know I speak from the soul. Got a business and goal. I ain't selling no dreams, you know I'm buying them whole. Young king, I got royal beliefs. Followers, they follow the streets. When you leave,